Here we are, back again, heading to the ferry boats. That's right, you guessed it. Hold on to those hats and glasses, because today's the day. Ooh, looks like we're going to get to use the top unloading ramp today. Haven't done that yet. If you haven't heard, news just broke the other day that they're going to add a fourth ferry boat to the 3 that they have operating now. I would assume they're going to add another dock to get everybody loaded and unloaded in a little quicker manner in the mornings when everybody's flooding into the park, and in the evenings when everybody's trying to leave. Here goes the Walter E. Disney on its reverse trip back to Fantasyland in Toontown. As we've stated in some other videos, the loop of the railroad is closed from Frontierland back to Toontown. So trains are only coming to Main Street, and then they got to reverse back to Toontown from there. We are headed down Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom. Today is the opening day for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad was conceived by, at least in part, probably mostly by Tony Baxter. And he is portrayed in the ride as Barnabas T. Bullion. There's a painting of him inside the ride. The ride opened in November 1980. The cost of, I think it was $17 million. And it's been closed since January 2025. And today is supposed to be the opening day. So the goal is we're going to go in. I'm going to meet up with Greg at some point, and Explorer and Ryan and Drew in the moment are supposed to be meeting us as well. We make our way out of Adventureland into Frontierland. You got Tiana's Bayou Swamp Ride over there. And of course, Frontierland over there. Haunted Mansion still behind the scrim on the far side of what used to be. Holy moly, look at the line. I was going to go back and get some video and stuff of the side of Big Thunder, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible because they're rerouting everybody from the bridge here, from Tiana's. You're only allowed to go to Tiana's Swamp Ride over the bridge. Everybody else is coming down here. And let's see how far the line goes. I'm not going to ride it till Greg and them get here anyway, but kind of figured it was going to be busy. See how far down it goes around the corner at least.
Come on.
Yep. It's a long line. Keeps on going. Passing the Country Bears. Coming up on the Diamond Horseshoe. Still going. That's a long ride, long line. Holy moly. Looks like, is this it? I think this is it. They had early entry this morning, so the park opened at 8. I couldn't get in until 9. Yep, that's all right, here's the end, right here. All right, well, I guess we're gonna do something else for a little bit. All right, so to kill a little bit of time, wait on the other guys to get here, how about we back up on the train? I don't know if we're gonna, I guess we're not gonna make this one. All right, well, we're on the platform. We got to wait for the next train. So the one that was here had left. Well, I guess we'll be catching the same one. And then when we're done with that, we'll catch up with Greg. Oh, wait a minute.
Who are you catching up with?
This man right here.
Hey, how are you?
This is Greg with Adventures by George.
Yes, we are here today primarily to ride Big Thunder. which has been down for a year and a half. And Big Thunder is always my favorite ride, so I can't wait to go on it. But you know, it's going to be a wait.
So that's the plan. I think we're going to catch up with, you said Drew in the moment.
You're missing it. You're missing it.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Flip the screen.
As Adam would say, there goes the monorail.
You got to put some verve in it.
I don't have a whole lot of
Kick
excitement.
it in. There goes the monorail. See, even I can do it. Kick it in there, Rick.
I need some caffeine, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even have any caffeine. I'm already on adrenaline just for going on the ride.
Piping hot caffeinated beverage.
Yes. Can't wait to go on it. Let's go.
All right. All right, so we've been joined by Explorer and Ryan. We got Drew in the moment and Veronica up there.
It's attractive.
We are all making our way back to Big Thunder Mountain. The wait time has gone down from somewhere like 140 minutes down to, I think 65 minutes when I just checked it. So we made it into the queue line for Big Thunder. Just standing here kind of soaking in what we can see so far. And I think it's a prelude to Piston Peak and everything that's coming where Rivers of America used to be. And I'll show you what I mean. So we're standing in the queue and you can see the ground. They've changed the groundwork. Got little things like maybe some sort of a wheelbarrow or wagon mark. You can see some hoof prints for little donkeys. But you see how the ground has got rocks and dirt and stuff in it? I suspect that that's going to be where, or what Piston Peak, the groundwork for some of that is going to mold into the ride for Piston Peak. So we'll see. Time will tell. Just kind of looking around in the queue here. You can see how they refreshed the paint. Kind of updated some of the wooden barrels. Got the flume is back working again. Some authentic mining equipment. The stamp machine here. Clark's Dry Goods, mining supplies, feed and grain. No drinking, fighting, whistling, no kidding. Proceed with caution. Big Thunder Mining Company. Tony Baxter, the Barnabas T. Bullion, the man himself. This is the inside of the Paymaster's box. These are like a lockout tag out, so the employee would come and drop the tag in here. Somebody would put the tag back up on the board. And what that does is that when the employee comes into work, they get their tag, they go to the mine, they come back from the mine at the end of the day, they drop their tag in that box. And what that does, it lets the company know that everybody's out of the mine. It's like a accountability system. So it actually exists. It's a real thing. It's called lockout tagout, believe it or not. Old railroad lanterns up there on the shelf.
Hey, it's Skittish Skip.
Dynamite, box of dynamite there. The funny thing about these boxes is they put names on them, or the words, and they kind of use a play on words like light 'em and hide. Some antique oil jugs, or oil jars. That's cool. Oh, there you go, right there. Light 'em and hide explosives. There it is. It used to be the Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer's Island. It's now a big dirt pile. Some of the theming up here, you can see the different bird cages. And the idea of the bird cage would be that they take the birds down into the mine. And when the oxygen level is too low, the birds, we'll say the birds go to sleep. So that's the idea of that. So that's going to be the new Piston Peak. We're looking at, I don't know, water feature maybe? Some people, there's some controversy as to whether or not that's going to be an addition to the utilidors, but I don't think it is. I think it's going to be part of the actual ride, or maybe loading or unloading or something like that. But I guess time will tell. We'll see. Charlie, I guess they take them out of the bird cage and they stick them in here, send them down into the mine. So they've updated the cars in the ride system because they lowered the height requirement. So I guess we'll have to see what exactly they've changed.
Bye, everybody. Have fun. I can't go on the ride. I'm not tall enough.
Oh, yeah. Look how short you are.
Look how tiny I am.
Short.
I'm very short. They won't allow it.
Oh, there's Ryan. Ryan came back. First ride in the wilderness. Here we go.
Fix the daredevil. He's not going to take off his hat.
Wow. There's a town of tumbleweed. Yeah, where's the goat at? There's the goat. Hey, goat.
Oh, wow. Oh, my And the truck.
All right. We're going to have the dynamite scene or not? Oh, that was great. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man. Okay, so we hit the ride. It's different. It's definitely different. Is it better than it was before? I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm still kind of gonna have to stew on that one a little bit. The aesthetics, the paint, the refresh, that's all nice. The track work, it's nice. I really didn't have any problem with the old track work, to be honest. The giant golden nugget at the end, admittedly, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get the dynamite scene. I would have thought for sure we would have got the dynamite scene. We didn't. We got a giant golden nugget, and it just kind of left me with the feeling of like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's nice, but when you ride it the first time, it's the first time you've seen it versus riding it for the 50th time. You know, are we gonna still say the same thing, feel the same about the golden nugget? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ride it another time or two before I really have a good impression on what I think about that. It made me laugh, that's for sure. So we got Big Thunder Mountain in.
Yes.
What did you think?
I liked it. I really liked the smoother track. Hi. Can you hear me now? How close should I get with this thing? I don't know. I like the fact that the track is a lot smoother. The cars are newer. They redid the rainbow caverns at the beginning. They added the water back. That water has not been there forever. And I remember my friends and I, when we would go on it, we would reach out and grab some water, and then whoever was behind us or in front of us, we'd like wet their faces with it, you know? So we can do that again now. We can freak people out with wetting their faces. But you know, they try to lead in with the story of the gold and the queue line and everything, and then you see the giant gold nugget at the end. that's what the miners are searching for. We found it. We found the gold nuggets. I just can't, I don't know how I'm going to lift it out of there, though. That's the problem.
All right, so we're here with Ryan, this exploring Ryan, enjoying his caffeinated bubbly beverage.
Frosty bubbly beverage, which I never have. When in Rome.
So, so you took off on the train before us.
Went there first, yeah.
What'd you think?
Ride system improvement. Absolute improvement of the ride system, much smoother. The cars themselves I thought were a ton better. Oh, cool, look at this, thank you. The cars themselves were a ton better. More legroom, more shoulder room, better padding, smoother. The ride itself, the gold nugget portion confused me because they really built it up and they had singing and lights and sparkles and then nothing happened with it. So I thought maybe they would the mine would collapse or something, or they'd at least tell us why they were singing about the gold nugget. And then we got off the ride.
It's kind of like that Angels moment of, whoa.
Yes, and it's absolutely. And then they hand you a bologna sandwich, and you're kind of like, oh, okay. It wasn't bad. It just, I won't say it's worse by any means. It's just different than it used to be. I'll say it's equal in the ride itself, but the cars and everything is improved. What did you think? And let me hand this back to you.
So in my opinion, what did I think? The refresh, the track, the paint, the theming, largely the same or improved, I think. The giant golden nugget at the end, it made me laugh. I laughed out loud for sure, but I was left with this feeling of like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory and the golden eggs.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. Yes.
And I guess I'm going to have to ride it again at some point to try to get a good feel for what
just happened.
Yeah, it's like, okay, the reveal, the first time we got to see it, that first time reveal, it made me laugh. Is it going to do the same thing after 50 times or 100 times or, 5 years from now we ride it again? Is it going to have that same feeling, or is it going to be like, oh, that's that goofy golden nugget? Yeah, overall, I think... So the standard is don't do worse than what you had.
Yes.
And I don't think it's worse.
It didn't, no.
It's definitely not. I'm a little bummed that we didn't get the dynamite scene.
I am too.
I was really kind of looking forward to that, and that's that wasn't what we got.
No. I'm not sure what we got, but we didn't get that. Yeah.
You don't know what Big Thunder? No, you just stay with the Bears, right?
You were hoping to talk to a whole bunch of middle-aged men today, weren't you?
Okay, so we're all making our way over to the Columbia Harbor House to get some, I was going to say fish and chips, but I guess they got fish and chips, but I usually get like chicken nuggets and stuff like that. There they go. Everybody's making the mad dash going back to Big Thunder. Just opened, reopened. It's down for probably a half hour with technical difficulties. Technically, it was technically down. So Big Thunder was closed for 18 months, about a year and a half. And right there, if I can get the camera to zoom in, right there is one of these bolts, like that right there. They're actually like a resin or a fiberglass, and they paint them to look like iron. And that one was not replaced or repainted. Look at that. Well, we're back. We're gonna give it another ride. See what the impression is this go round.
Here we go. Round two.
I was born ready.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Whoa! No possums up there. Whoa, there we go.
Ooh, there's a hot bath. getting a really good shot of Sir Henry's haunted trail hat.
Yeah! Thank you. I love that drop. It's much better than it was.
All right. Here we go. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
So that was ride number 2. Successful. Greg forgot his hat and he doesn't know he forgot it yet. Hold on. Okay, well, second go round for Big Thunder. The Golden Nugget is definitely turning into, at least for me anyway, a bit of comedic value of some sort. We'll have to see as rides progress if that changes. I definitely noticed more of a, they've got a storyline that goes with it, and I can kind of see that storyline in the Nugget and the sound effects that you hear as you climb the hill. The overall consensus of the group seems to be that it's like this big build up to the Golden Nugget, and then you just leave. There's nothing else to it, so I don't know. But we're going to make our way over to Tomorrowland and see if we can get on the People Mover. All right, here we are. We're going to take a spin on the People Mover. Whoa.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC. Now in Progress City.
No idea.
It's for a nice relaxing trip. Taking a break on the People Mover. Get a little bit of air conditioning. Got a nice cool breeze today. Makes it really nice. Really nice. All right, that's going to do it for today. We got a good ride on Big Thunder Mountain. 2 rides, as a matter of fact. Got to look at that spectacular, gigantic Golden Nugget. We'll see how that turns out in the future.
I'll take it home. I keep hearing about good stuff about this nugget. I mean,
Made a bunch of new friends today. We got
Local Florida gal.
the local Florida gal, Veronica and Drew in the moment.
right here. We're connected.
And then you got Adventures by George.
Hello. Oh, you got that right. Yeah.
I don't touch people.
True, that's true.
That's Explore and Ryan.
And I explore in the moment.
Exploring in the moment.
The adventure's in you.
Yes.
So remember, life's an adventure. You got to live it. We'll see you in the next one.
Live your adventure.